gutinirio gikeki kiria kene andu ndiroigire ndirauga reke inde mwire utakanyure ndo igeki ndirona andu wa mabrogo go makenda guthukia horo ndiroigire ndirauga utari wona andu maikarete thina opposition ndathire na uko western ikora ko nyumba ciothe almost ciothe ni cia ndoro inyo murega kuona ri nduka cia ndoro na nimo ria twingirite cia tanjuru kahwa gaitu gathire ndi macani maitu magithie thi na hece na citu itathomire nyingi muno no hindi turageregeria na ri tuthondeke bei ya kahwa bei ya macani tuthondeke horo wa avocado gadamia na turore uria ciana citu ingiandikwo mawira andu aitu maratura twehere thirikari inyo nimo kwenda twehere yenda ku ino ikoro ikamahoha declaration inyo mukora tuthi na mbere kana tucoke na thutha tuthi na mbere riu ndirenda andu aria mukenda president oke guku aturehere maendeleo na aria muranyita mbaru MPs aria manyitira president mathi na mbere munyoni na moko guo niguo kinya andu aya media tonio maripotaga haya na rehe mawira anake aitu mandikwo mawira turathite handu na beti turathi turakora twite twa bunge ingi andu maragairwo ari mora mekuheano guku muranga aria mathuritwo no andu ere mathire beti na muhicimu gwitwo mugo acio angi matiarihonie na Veronica tu nominated county ta yake abu kwari na abuge 11 utajira acio makainokeria andu ao inyo nenyu mwatigo mwikite atia kana muiganeti ari mora mandikitwo ciana cianyu ciothe ni nyandike mawira riu ni ndamuthaitha mutuhoere niguo twetikirike ta Esteri niguo andu aitu niguo twathi nyumba-ini ya muthamaki tuhota kumwaririria tukahota kumurehera kanyamo karega kumuteithia na gateithie ciana cianyu tondu kio mwathomithirie ciana ithome angi magatuika marigitari angi mainjinia angi magatuika ta beti women rep angi nginya matuike andu anene thiini wa bururi wa Kenya no tungika siasa njuru maisha maitu ni mekurito itwetikania na nyuguo niguka kumuria na gitio kinene muno kumuhoya rutha na kumwira ona ground mwacoka tawo ni njui mutigukite andu othe mutware ndumiriri yo ati kamagwire ai niguo andu aitu mawira turathite handu na beti turathi turakora twite twa bunge ingi andu maragairwo ari mora mekuheano guku muranga aria mathuritwo no andu ere mathire beti na muhicimu gwitwo mugo acio angi matiarihonie na Veronica tu nominated county ta yake abu kwari na abuge 11 utajira acio makainokeria andu ao inyo nenyu mwatigo mwikite atia kana muiganeti ari mora mandikitwo ciana cianyu ciothe ni nyandike mawira riu ni ndamuthaitha mutuhoere niguo twetikirike ta Esteri niguo andu aitu abuge 11 utajira acio makainokeria andu ao inyo nenyu mwatigo mwikite atia kana muiganeti ari mora mandikitwo ciana cianyu ciothe ni nyandike mawira riu ni ndamuthaitha mutuhoere niguo twetikirike ta Esteri niguo andu aitu niguo twathi nyumba-ini ya muthamaki tuhota kumwaririria tukahota kumurehera kanyamo karega kumuteithia na gateithie ciana cianyu tondu kio mwathomithirie ciana ithome angi magatuika marigitari angi mainjinia angi magatuika ta beti women rep angi nginya matuike andu anene thiini wa bururi wa Kenya no tungika siasa njuru maisha maitu ni mekurito itwetikania na nyuguo niguka kumuria na gitio kinene muno kumuhoya rutha na kumwira ona ground mwacoka tawo ni njui mutigukite andu othe mutware ndumiriri yo ati kamagwire ai niguo andu aitu na tutikuma thirikari ni mukirirwo iri goka muteinya mukinyirite cigana noga mukinyiti uri muha winyu ati ndoru mura twari ni moyo na karatori 27 he mundu wakoroho maundu ni ngai wikaga atia no na kwanyitana na kwakorwo ni kuhinyirikite muno ithu tuina kaundu kama tukoga ukwagiro ko tajuru maisha maitu ni mekurito itwetikania na nyuguo niguka kumuria na gitio kinene muno kumuhoya rutha na kumwira ona ground mwacoka tawo ni njui mutigukite andu othe mutware ndumiriri yo ati kamagwire ai niguo andu aitu na tutikuma thirikari ni mukirirwo iri goka muteinya mukinyirite cigana noga mukinyiti uri muha winyu ati ndoru mura twari ni moyo na karatori 27 he mundu wakoroho maundu ni ngai wikaga atia no na kwanyitana na kwakorwo ni kuhinyirikite muno ithu tuina kaundu kama tukoga ukwagiro kwagira ni undu wa tha cia Jehova maundu matiethuka twehoka ngai ni mwanyita wega riu mundu urari na macani uregwa ta cumbi kwambata aigwa rutwa gwetwo riu ngai ni akuhutia Yako hutia biu. Tuendaka hutia rea kere kai wakwa. Dige kuona. Makiroho nigetha nyone wega. Bururi uriko? Bururi uria. Nitwarikanira nitukuhoya. Na mutige pressure. Ni jugaga etekiaga yotigane na the. Murakuwa pressure ya mundu na mwato kwabiriria haha. Nidake na muno beti toro MCs meguko. Nimakinyire. Oma ukwati madiko. Tukabagiriria hau mwathuri andu igana. Ukoria MCA wakurutite uriko. Neguo. MP ena milioni 200 na makiria o mwaka. Agiro ni kurehera guku matura-ini mukamuria ciaku kinyetie ha. Mwanyita wega. Oyo beti mnaona haha constituency. MP ena 200 oyo na milioni 7 peke yake. Mwanyita. Na kaire twaka nikegeretie ginya tukahoya ila turatindire mihango.
So I want the girls to carry fire in yourselves, carry your potential, and carry a destiny that only you can fulfill. But there's a secret to this, the girls of Kahuya, about chasing your dreams. You must walk with humility as you chase those dreams. And parents, I want you to encourage these girls to chase their dreams so that they can become what God wanted them to become. So parents, my word to you is keep sacrificing. And I'm glad to see that the majority of the parents here in Muranga, we actually have a mix of fathers and mothers, unlike other places where you usually have the mothers dominating. Maybe this is a girls' school. That's why fathers are also here. Knowing the relationship between fathers and their daughters. By the way, I meet my friends and they tell me, oh, I have 2 sons or I have 3 sons. I don't tell them, but in my heart I say you are in trouble. Because I have 7 children. God took one away, but she left behind a daughter. And what a delight it is to have a daughter. Whenever my M-Pesa phone rings, the money tone, it has to be Marlin. It can't be Nelson. No. So just remember that. And mothers, you hold our homes. I don't know where I would be myself if Agnes didn't hold the home. Although now she's bedridden in sickness, I don't know where we would be without a mother. I don't have the time to narrate, but many times when I had problems with my children, it is the mother I sent. Fathers, in a typical voice, go and talk to your children. And the mother solves the problem. So the parents keep sacrificing, keep encouraging these girls. By the way, Kahuya girls, you are not as extraterritorial or whatever you are saying. You are not that. This is a national school. In every right, by every definition. Yes. So if you keep saying we are extra county, then you will be content. I asked Professor Washira, what was the mean last year? By the way, I have not heard that. Nobody has mentioned the mean today. I was told it was 7 point something. Not for Kahuya girls. We can just resolve. We can resolve, by the way, to be the best girls' school in this country. And I know we can do it. I'm also talking as a high school principal because I'm the one who pioneered Sunshine School in Nairobi. The late president gave me that opportunity, and we pushed Sunshine to be in the top 10 on first attempt. Kahuya, you can be better than that other school you think is a national school. To the girls, I want you never to forget your story. Unajua tukija hapa tukiwa wengi, saa zingine madhumuni yetu inakuwa tofauti. Tunaanza kudidimia, tunaanza kujifikiria ya kwamba tuko sawa kwa sababu wengi wetu tuko katika hicho kikundi. I want you never to forget your story. I am today what I am because I never forgot my story. I'm a son of a driver, God rest his soul. And I grew up in Kibera line Saba. And I went through day school. Upper Hill School was a day school those days, from 1 to 4. And in a day school where I also did with the Koroboi, I still made a first division and then was called to the prestigious Mangu High School for Form 5 and 6. But I never forgot my story, that in my father's house there was no meat. That in my father's house, my mother, I had never seen my mother wearing shoes. That my mother went to shambas of people so that she can get some money to buy omena for her only son who had come for holidays. And she couldn't afford anything better. I never forgot that story. Lakini wengi wenu mnakuja hapa mnasahau your story. You begin to pretend that you come from a well-off family. I remember one time my mother had to come to Upper Hill School because I was getting an award. And she couldn't walk through the gate. She stopped at the gate and they were persuading her to come in. She couldn't because she didn't have shoes. And she was in a faded dress until I went to pick her from the gate. And even then, she was walking along the hedge. Some of you will never get the grade you want because you are forgetting your story. Munajiinua katika kile kiwango ambacho hampo. Just know your story and your story will drive you. So in Nairo's house, every Wednesday, omena is served with ugali for supper. Because I never want to forget my past. And my children, God has blessed them, they will never visit me on Wednesday. They will never come. Because in their father's house on Wednesday, omena is served. Students of Kahuya Girls, what is your story? I met a boy, Kosgei. I met a Kapsabet, Kenya High, all those schools. I met a boy, Kosgei, about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. The mock results had come out. And Kosgei had gone to Kapsabet boys with very high marks. And on the mock list, he was number 112. I remember that. And I told, as I was talking about not forgetting your story, he started crying. And he came to the car. And he told me, Prof, we live in one room in Nandi Hills. My father works on those Majani places. And I'm the only hope of my family. And I said, what has happened? I was too much occupied in games and other things. But your story has encouraged me. That boy, when the results came for Kapsabet boys, he was actually number 3 in the school. And Henry Kosgei that time was giving scholarships for the top boys. He has gone through his studies. He's now holding a PhD in entomology and is not even thinking of coming back to Kenya. Yeah. And you know, Honorable Nyoro, you know, this country is becoming so difficult that many Kenyans are not encouraged with what we are seeing. So I want life has a way of teaching us that if you want to do well in life, remember your story, put on the apron of humility. Muwe wasichana wa unyenyekevu, vile wakili ametuambia hapa leo. Humility lasts forever. I'm saying you may be brilliant, you may even be the best, but never forget character will take you further than talent ever will. And I don't have time, but I want you to go to Galatians 5, 22 to 23. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. That's what I want from the school, the students of Kahuya Girls. And if you walk with this, God will be with you always. So I want to congratulate, as I finish with the students, our prize winners, but let this not be the end of your journey. Let it be the spark to light up your future. And for those who didn't get an award, don't lose heart. A prize is nice, but a purpose is greater. So your timing is coming. Yes. I want you to have a deeper purpose in life. Our parents, please give the reality to your children. So if you're coming to visit her today, just come the way you are. Don't go to Mshwari to come and convince her that you are okay. No, genuinely tell her, this is how it is, and you'll be my salvation if you work hard. Parents, many of us misdirect our students, our parents, our children, because we give them an impression of who we are not. I've come to urge